teams with loads of really individually skilled players. We'll have to get back into that in a moment, as Rops will be having to defend the bomb site. Nice flick coming in, and looks like Carragher's going to help him out as well. He'll try to survive for as long as he can, and they've done a pretty decent job. 3 T's left alive. Bomb not planted yet, but the pressure's coming in. Frozen from the back. Looks to find another headshot as well. Beautiful stuff coming in here on the retake, and that will be completely shut down. But Fnatic did get a bomb plant, and that's what matters.
Fnatic moving into the A site. They were in a good position to split. That's a lovely shot from Woxic. That's why he's on the team. Can he find a second one? Of course he can. That is disgusting early carnage here from Woxic with the scout. Mousesports almost take 0 damage in that round.
And oh dear, that's not gone well. Now, how much damage can Woxic do with the AWP? No flashes just yet, but the smokes will obscure it. He goes in front of the smoke. He's crazy, and he goes down.
He refuses to lose, but he will have his will imposed. Fnatic's will imposed on him this time. Carrigan taken out. Chris J and Rops remain. As you can see, there is a player top mid waiting for a rotation towards the short position. In the meantime, Chris J's been spotted now. There could be a wide peek from the site itself, positioning himself accordingly. There's the first player. Exists, just about hitting the mark. Yeah. That leaves Rops to do what he can. That might be it, that engagement. The lack of a kill. There is the top mid player, Twist. Should have got a kill out of that, but Rops is trapped now. Can he escape with the flash? No.
The smokes are pretty good. Woxic's in a completely different position, moving the AWPers around a lot. Chris on very little HP. Good smoke, holding on to that to make sure that he can stay in position here. Such a strong and dangerous position to have to deal with. Crimson's presence there, very important, but there it is. Frozen coming in from long, because they didn't take it away from him. Proves too much of a task. Now Twist alone against so many, and they will survive with 4 players. That is not bad.
Don't go near it. Chris J on there as well to boot. Carrigan, the king of Dust 2 from TSM days. It's all there. Don't play it. Anyway.
It's the bomb spotted. Rops needs to buy time. The Molotov makes it difficult, however. Crims is on his own now. No grenades, none needed because Frozen.
But the fact that Mousesports are just fragging like beasts, that's a lot of damage.
Look at that incendiary use from Woxic. He's set Carrigan up now, some squishy T's in front of him. He does get flashed off. This is a very common approach with just CZs, trying to get that bomb down towards short, which they've done. Mousesports will have to accept that at this point and try and kind of clean up afterwards. It's actually looking a little bit problematic. They've got double orbs, remember now. Not ideal for this sort of scenario. Trying to segregate the map with the smokes towards shore. I want to pull their pistols out at this stage and see what can be done. Woxic spots one, but there's too many targets in front of him. Carrigan will have to do most of the heavy lifting here. There's still a chance to win the round, but not anymore. It looks like that's enough. The double orbs have been capitalized.
Boost up to elevator to get position back on the bomb site. But this is a tough situation. Oh wow, Chris just throws his gun very far away. Could easily have got picked there.
Brave play that is. Let's see if it works out. It seems to be Carrigan with a big spray down. 3 versus 2. 40 seconds remain. Exist probably has this kill, but not quite. Bomb being dropped, and Twist of it all to do now. Coming from short, but it's so telegraphed. And what a little adjustment that is. He throws down. I love that pick myself. Want to see what he's up to. That is going to rush B through this. This is a mess, isn't it? We've lost the pick. Should we rush B anyway? I guess so. JW through the flames. Will find 2, and for now, just going to have to get a plant down. It's a fake. That was his only chance to really plant, I think. They'll flash over, and he gets a kill. This would be an ace clutch in a 1-on-5.
Barreling through the door, trying to create space with the smoke grenade. Does as much as he can. You can see the support flashbangs to allow Chris J to fall back. Easy frag onto Twist, but JW will respond. Crim's taken down elsewhere, as is Exist, as is JW, and all of a sudden it's Broland versus 4. He's only got 2 kills so far. Flashbang support, only so much he can do in that situation. 13-2 at halftime for Mousesports. Henry.
And we'll see if Broland can step up. He's 2-14 right now. Flashbang hits him right in the face, ×2. And it's not really much he can do about this situation. Does get 1. I don't think that'll be enough, but Twist on the flank might be able to save the day. 2 kills for him. Bomb not going down just yet. At this point, that's just going to be the main objective as Carrigan desperately plants in the corner. Robs, oh, what are they up to? Through the tunnel they go. It might be a bounce back here from Mousesports, but Robs will have to kill absolutely everyone.
Yeah, he can just sit on the plant right now, and Robs has to go forward for the kill. He has to get the kill immediately to force him with the plant, the defuse. But that will be that. Nice efforts.
armor combo. They've got no smoke to cross. They're waiting for a CT to peek for information. Well, that does come through, and a double kill for Twist. Starting to rack the numbers up now, but I don't think a plant will come in place just because the bomb's caught out in the open. And at this stage, it's up to Mousesports to find a kill in return. It is possible, but just the scout... okay. I was about to say, maybe not possible, the scout at that angle, but somehow Chris Jade is hitting everyone, and it's actually a 3-on-3 with a plant down. They could win this round. Could being the opposite word.
Yeah, and that's the thing that Chris Jade was known for, was that scout on Dust 2 was one of the things he was an absolute monster with. Gets a tag onto Crims. If there's a headshot from Rops here on the player on Cat, oh god, now it's suddenly very, very doable. One shot anywhere on the body for Crims to go down! Oh no, Rops, he's done it! He's absolutely done it! That is such a steal. I'm right by saying you're right.
Yeah. So either way, I am right, is what I'm saying.
Exactly.
So it is going to be the opening pick here for Mousesports bomb to go down. Jump attempt from Exist. Works out. So
nice.
Denies the plan at least.
I really wanted to see a headshot there. Just for personal amusement.
Not easy to do with the Eagle. There we go. Twist getting some damage in there as well with the scout, and not too many places for Carrigan to go. And another jump shot, and all of a sudden it's down to Chris and a very weakened Rops. This is looking very, very doable. Rops is in trouble right now, 3 HP, and these players are pushing further forwards. I think they know exactly where he is, or maybe not exactly enough, because that's a fantastic frag. Almost gets a look in on the last one, but it is actually a steal.
CTs get lower B as well. And the fact that Mousesports aren't really moving, they can punish hard here. They know it's going to be an A hit. Twist is almost certainly going to hit one of these, but Rops is just an absolute animal right now. There's no tactics that could shut down this as he headshots absolutely everyone. Oh, the individual talent of Mousesports is shining so bright right now as JW looks for his second, but he can't connect it. Does he hit on the third? He does. 2 versus 2 now as it's just Rops remaining. I say just with bated breath because he's hitting everything. Not quite enough though. Fnatic just about win the round. They should be at least watching this, but they're not. So he's got a chance here to actually get towards T-spawn. Without finding the 1 dig first, I think... No, he hasn't been spotted. So now he definitely has. 2 kills for Mousesports, and they know that Crims is towards long. So at this point, it should be GG.
Have they realized yet? I don't feel like they have, even though he fired a shot and threw a flash. No one was really paying attention top mid. Well, if he doesn't know that, so he rotated, but it's 2 versus 5. And
in fact, he shot, he assumed he'd been spotted, right?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Seems the end is nigh. That's one of the 2 players. They know where he is now, so should be a formality. Pedestrian round for Mousesports. What a great exhibition on Dust 2, I think we can say, and who better than Woxic or Rops, really, or half of Mousesports to finish off.
A great benefit to Mousesports.
Well, let's find out then, shall we? Mousesports standing the CT side. I think that's actually a massive advantage given the context of this game. They're rushing down towards middle, shooting each other, but Chris J's looking for the headshots of the T's. He can't connect just yet. They know exactly what's going on. Probably need to fall back at this point. It looks like a Fnatic round all day long unless you find quick kills. He will be taken down as Fnatic completely destroy them here. 5 versus 1. Frozen.
And it seems like Mousesports are pretty comfortable at the moment. Frozen watching CT, Chris J on the AWP watching down Banana. Now there's only 1 flashbang and it's on JW, which means that they have to peek Chris J with no grenades. That's going to be tough.
It's a big frag in CT spawn. Chris J needs to deliver. JW and CT spawn won't. Frozen to take him out. Good coordination for Mousesports on the B bomb site for the time being. 4 versus 2. Existent Crims. They have the bomb.
And that's going to slow them down a lot because they want to combine forces, and they're all bunched up in the apartments now. Lots of players here for the Mousesports sides. They got their bearings. There goes the Silence M4. That's fantastic. A triple, the AK collected, and that's it.
Well then, oh, Chris Chase missed the first shot. He's had his bell rung, but there are 3 CTs here. Grenades are in the hand of the player on CT. That's Carrigan, but he's pulled his gun out in time. Now JW with the Honey Badger Desert Eagle. Waiting for his time to strike or his time to eat lead. But it's too late now. You got to commentate the round now, Dan.
Got push into B. Goes in. And the nades are pretty good. They're both stuck behind Quad. That is not a great position to be by new boxes, but Frozen makes it work for 1. Woxic will fall. They know another one's there. He's buying so much time. In comes a teammate. Carrigan gets himself in there. Frozen's still alive for such a long time, and it falls to a 2 versus 2. I have no idea what the hell just happened. JW will be spotted there. Got to be really cautious. And that is too much. Chris J will not allow that. They're both stuck in the corner. Why is everyone stuck in corners? This is going to be very difficult. Carrigan's position is so sheer. The angle, like a whole 180, but it doesn't even look like he's going to be challenged. Nice stuff coming in from Woxic. Spots another one, and a quick trio of kills with the AWP. And that's what you like to see from Mr. Woxic.
That was filthy, by the way.
Fnatic are waiting out this utility, so there'll be less to defend with once they go for a push, although maybe there'll be less to push with if these frags come in for Carrigan and Woxic. Woxic caught up top short, and they've taken Arch as well, so now Fnatic trying to abuse the numbers, but they can't get to that AWP because Rops is there, and they're not deep enough on Arch to take him out, but he's aware no one's Arch, so he has to fall back to pit, and now the weapon can be collected. JW and Exist, they've got 40 seconds. They can still do something with this. Frozen moving into library position, and everything is turning around. What is that movement in the pit? It's a problem for Chris J. Trying to stop the bomb planter. It's a nice shot through the box, down to the 1v1. He knows the last player's in the pit, and it looks like he's going for the hero defuse. Is there an angle for Exist? There isn't an angle, and that's going to be the round.
Oh, you hate to see that. The fact Exist goes down to the P250 as well. There's a smoke towards library. Should be an A commitment coming through. Carrigan has to try and slow them down here, but they're focusing towards that quad side, and Rops just looks so sharp right now. No one can stop him. Oh, what the hell? This kid really is feeling it right now. This is like some of the best CS I've seen Rops play. That's saying something. Like in terms of...
You would think it would delay Fnatic for fear of a mid push looking towards second mid, but they're focusing on B anyway, looking for a fast round. Chris J taking some shots through the smoke. Frozen to follow up. Hot flash, 2 players being contained, third is rotating, although now there's only 2 left, and I don't think they've even seen anybody yet. No damage done whatsoever for Mousesports just yet. The Molotov doing some work, but smokes towards the pit. A burst, top mid with a flashbang from Twist, and nobody's there. Carrigan taking one in the face, wondered if he was going to get traded with the numbers game. He was in no man's land. Rops change up his position in the graveyard now. Second frag. Can he get the third? Of course he can. Down to the pistol. 4. Easy for Rops. I think he's got 8 kills in the last 2 rounds, or last 3.
No rest for the wicked. We are back into what seems like a 1v1 in the pistol, and it's going to be Voxic versus Crims, and we'll see who comes out on top. Mousesports, if they get this one, it's pretty much over. Looks like Crims has done enough, though, and there it is. They will win the pistol.
He doesn't have a smoke grenade. That's the problem. He's alone on the bomb site. Can JW get there in time?
3-5 from Carrigan, trade from Frozen, trade from JW through the smoke. 4 versus 3, man advantage for Fnatic as the bomb attempts to get planted. We've got a player moving through the smoke in JW, trying to do something, just absorbing bullets, 13 HP. We've got a flank from Rops, but can they delay enough? They don't have any more grenades. A flash from Frozen, that's just it.
Yeah.
Rops moving through CT now. Fast as he can, unlikely to get heard. There's the first one, trying to delay, looking for max value, but JW spots him. And Chris J now versus 2 will be taken out from the coffins, and that's another round for Fnatic. There's no gap in that smoke in the library position. Brolan in the pit, there's 2 players coming out, there's 1, there's 2. Rops will eventually trade, but now it's just Rops and Carrigan versus 3 players. Going for a double stack plant. Rops is out in the open, only good for the 1 kill. Carrigan's got to find 2. The Krieg, massive damage. Moving around the Molotov, doesn't know where JW is. 18 HP, JW cannot make a mistake.
Carrigan's got all the way to the apartment. He is certain on holding this angle.
This is the most, with that plant, this is the most favorable position, unless there's a smoke/Molotov to deny you.
Oh.
And that's the problem with that. That's the only problem with that position. But Carrigan had the HP to tank it, and JW looked away.
That's what they know.
Yeah, Robs' position, he has to take a gamble with the spots that he peaks. And the gamble failed.
They have no flashes, by the way. So yeah, guaranteed kills.
Woxic though, he picks up 1. Can he find the next? Yes! And there might just be a chance. And here he goes. Can he get the gun out in time? Oh, the crouch actually works out to cover. And now he can fall back. The 1 versus 2, the AWP post plant. 7 bullets left for him to fire before reload. That's good enough. Another one picked off. And now it's just down to Brolan. Can he do it against Woxic? He knows exactly where he's coming from, but Brolan gets it anyway. Let's wait for coffins as well, available. And here they go.
Maybe a smoke push, maybe not. Bomb is down at the front of the site. Chris J and Rops remain, and it's their turn to suffer the consequences of a strong CT side. 4 versus 2. There can be flashes from CT. There's a first one. More grenades flying through. Chris J stuck at first oranges. 23 HP, trying to escape. Moving back towards a dark position. He has some kind of crossfire. Doesn't last very long though. Rops can't answer that back for that one. 1 kill for him. 3 more to find. Trying to be as efficient as possible, but there are too many targets. Fnatic move to 11.
Being ready for a balcony burst or something like that. That could be on the cards, but no, they're going to keep it simple. Straight in for the B bomb site, and there's a trade. They might be able to do something here.
Well, has to be something quite magical at this point. You can see that double smoke towards spawn, communication a little bit off. Huge advantage, but not for long. What the hell was that from Robs? All of a sudden, they got a fighting chance here. It's the AWP of JW made things a little bit more problematic. If Robs hits his shot, which he normally does, they're in a lot of trouble. JW on the sniper now. HP no longer a factor as it goes to absolute 0 for him. In position to CZ, perfectly positioned, and Frozen doesn't even check it. No Molotov, there's no team play there. It's a very basic approach, and you can see they're being punished for it.
2 versus 4. It is falling to pieces for Mousesports. Woxic has collected the bomb and managed to escape 45 seconds, and this may be a telegraphed push to the B bomb site. However, no one's rotating just yet. We've got Woxic running up Banana. Oh, Chris J's timing is going to be absolutely brutal. That's a table punching moment for Exist.
Yeah, the bait and switch. So they want Voxy to take this first shot, hopefully nail it. They run in to try and trade him out, and then they're greeted by the Krieger Chris J. The problem is the pressure towards the bomb site makes things a little bit more problematic here. Here it comes, and Voxic is done for. He goes down, he managed to get both kills here. So nice idea, gamble for sure.
Got to believe there's an execute, and it's not a fake.
Yeah.
Crim's rotating in CT. Is there a support flashbang? He has got a flash. It's being deployed. And Exist is going to get blind. He's unable to look away, but he get the kills regardless. Crim's creeping through the smoke for 2 kills. Exist still there as well. And Woxic's in a 1 versus 2. Doesn't CJW.
Towards new boxes, this one, towards Emo as well. We'll see the response is just a little bit too obvious. There's no way of even breaking through now. You've dropped a lot. You've still got 2 smokes here. But it's just very obvious. It should be a Fnatic round here. Crim's not even checked in the boost. He's got a killing range in front of him. How he gets away with so much, I don't know. But overtime back on the cards here in a 3 versus 2. Brolan and JW to answer back.
All right, it's going to be a tough one. JW picks up a rifle, and the boost comes in. Is this too obvious? Are there too many players to watch out for this? Maybe not, actually, because, oh, Chris J, he will peek it with the Krieg after all, leaving Brolan alone. Will have to flash his way through, and overtime it is. 15-15, Mousesports and Fnatic. Would you believe it? Right at the end.
Lost the first pick.
Well,
Lost
he did 30 damage, Henry, be fair.
Yeah, sorry, he did do 30 damage.
33 seconds remain for Mousesports to push this A site, it seems, but the bomb is moving up mid and is being taken out. Brennan gets shot in the back, though. He has been betrayed. Moving through the smoke, 4 players on the A bomb site. Do the remaining 2 Fnatic players go for this? Is this really something they can expect to come out with a good result of? No.
Forward hold on the apartments once again from Fnatic, and Twist will get challenged. My goodness, Chris only took 10 HP of damage or something like that, 20 HP of damage, and the headshots are just flying all across the map here from the T side. JW has to be excellent in this round. Now, he's got himself the AWP, of course, but he's got so many players. The close range shotgun AWP, he's known for it, but he cannot bring it to bear in this round. It exists now.
Where's that Molly gone? Okay, it's on the corner. Twist is going to get 2 kills out of this and hold the position. No one is close enough to trade. This is a very unlikely turn of events.
Robs has got 36 kills, bear in mind. Frozen 23. And there's 1 player waiting at B. That's going to be Twist. He's already got a couple of kills to his name. Surely can't find another. Gets the dink. That's enough at least. It's not all lost at this point. JW trying to get rid of that shotgun. He's just got a USP right now. And now the AK-47. He's coming in swinging from B. Fires off some shots, nothing connecting.
Brolan pre-firing. He heard the reload, but he can't punish it. JW now in a crossfire situation. Does not know where the second player is, but he can have a estimate of likelihood, but there's no guarantee, of course. Trying to avoid the crossfire. Frozen finishing things off, and that's 3 match points for Mousesports on Inferno. And Carrigan's joined them as well. So everything is covered. They await the push. Woxic, we've seen multi-frags from here before. There's the first one. Spots the second player, misses the shot though. Crims taking him out. Rops can't do anything this time. Maybe it is only. And Carrigan will be here to save the day and leave Crims in a 1 versus 2. Long rotation for Chris J and Frozen.
Crims with no utility. He'll have to ace this round to keep Fnatic alive. That kill should be landing, no problem. That's the low HP player. Frozen now catches him on the jump. That's going to be GG. Good attempt there. Crims did absolutely everything he could, but it wasn't quite enough. Mousesports denied the third map, and they take it 2-0. So well played to them. The new look Mousesports